We've just got our Wii U in IGN's London office, and over the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to look at the hardware, we're going to look at the games, and all the different functionality of what the console does. But first, we've got one here, and Daniel is going to take it out of the box while we see what's in it.
Dun, dun, dun.
So this here is the premium pack. As you may already know, there are two types of Wii U, two packages available. You've got premium and basic. Now, basic only has 8 gigabytes of storage. And also, it doesn't come with Nintendo Land, whereas Premium right here, it's got 32 gigabytes, comes with Nintendo Land, and it's only £50 more expensive.
This is harder than I thought. This will foil most child. Right, okay.
So the packaging,
it's like a cake.
Comes like 2 trays. Like the Wii was the same. It came on 2 separate trays.
Okay, let's take it aside.
Let's get
rid of that.
way.
Okay.
So
this is my OCD. Let's just line them up very nicely. Okay.
Paperwork, this is your Nintendo Network premium thing. This also comes with the premium pack.
That's not interesting.
No one will ever read that. Okay.
That's fair, no one will.
Game that's bundled with it.
Is that interesting enough?
Yeah.
This is Nintendo Land, which I think is probably our pick of the launch titles, isn't it? Apart
Yeah,
from
we think
maybe
so,
the
yeah.
Wii U. Riot is fun with more than about 3 or 4 people.
Well, we'll take a look at that in a minute, but you get 2 power packs, one for the console.
It's quite a chunky brick, and a smaller little power adapter for the gamepad itself.
So yeah, it's interesting to point out the gamepad cannot be powered by the console, which is crazy. You have to have a completely separate power supply.
I think these are my favourite thing in the box.
Yeah, these are you only get these with the premium edition. They're little stands to make your Wii stand up.
Yeah, you can also use them to hold your commemorative Princess Diana plates.
Yes, very useful.
So they double up, so thank you, Nintendo.
This is a similarly hilarious little stand for the gamepad.
So you get 2 gamepad stands with the premium edition. You get that one, which is literally a stand. It does just nothing more.
It's a wavy bit of plastic.
Which is kind of nice if you want to have it on your coffee table as like a universal remote, I guess. That's why that one's
It does
in the
function
box.
as a universal remote.
And then you've got
handy.
this one, Alex?
Which is the charging cradle. So that connects to the other power supply. Pop your gamepad in there and it charges. So I'm not quite sure why you need to, but again, that's the one you'll probably use more.
This right here is a Wii sensor bar.
This is a courtesy most publishers don't extend, or console manufacturers. Here's a HDMI cable.
Nice. So Nintendo is certainly doing one thing
right. Should we get to the business end?
This is the business.
This is the business. Right, okay. Here is the console itself. I'll just unfurl it.
Unfurl.
Unfurling as I speak. Right.
So it's not only covered in foam, but it's also got some sticky tape around it as well. Maybe it's held together by sticky tape.
Okay, here we go. There you go. There is your Nintendo Wii U in all its glory.
So slightly bigger than the old Wii. Same kind of finish, sort of like gloss black. Already you can see all of Krupa's finger marks coming in. So
that is a definite problem with the Wii U if you care about things not being smudgy and fingerprinty.
Just a quick note on the around the back end. You get your power supply there, you get HDMI, and then the old AV connector plus the sensor bar, and then 2 USBs. So if you want to connect this to the internet via a connected Ethernet cable, you need to buy the adapter. You can only do Wi-Fi out the box. And then on the front, SD card slot, and again another 2 USB.
Right, here is the innovation. Now here is the Wii U gamepad. So you'll have seen this lots of times by now. It's got 2 triggers on the back, it's got 2 analog sticks, and it's got obviously the touchscreen being the most important thing. We like this, don't we? It's nice to hold, it's comfortable.
Yeah,
it's big. Good to use. It's quite large, but that's okay.
I think there's something worth pointing out. It is, I've got a slight problem with, but it's an adaptation thing. I find it very weird that the buttons are below the right analog stick, which is untrue of every other kind of current gen controller. But I think it's more noticeable when you're playing a game when you use the right analog for camera control.
That's true, yeah.
There you go, I've put his little feet on. How happy he looks. Like a little cow. It still feels like a really small bit of kit. Compared to even like the super slim PS3 that's just come out, it still feels very small compared to that.
Yeah. So obviously we've been playing around with these units already. This isn't the first time we've played with it. What are your kind of first impressions of the gamepad to actually use?
I think it's a really responsive touchscreen. Actually, it's pretty cool. It's got the stylus. It's nice to use. I mean, the problem that I thought we were going to have with the gamepad is that it would be really uncomfortable to hold for long periods of time. But we've been playing for several hours.
Yeah, it's really light.
And we usually pass it around, but it's easy to hold. I mean, it's nice to use. I mean, the thing is, after, and this is the real test of good hardware for me. After about an hour, it feels natural.
Yeah, it is super light, but that I guess that is the sense that it is a dummy console.
Yeah.
No processing is going on here. It's just sending and receiving AV signals.
Yeah.
The touch is great, but it doesn't have multi-touch.
Doesn't have multi-touch.
Which is, I imagine, going to be more noticeable in a land and a world. In a world where you're kind of used to using multi-touch, especially when you're browsing the internet, things like that.
Yeah. Obviously,
Might be a bit weird.
it's a plastic screen as well, not glass. So if
Yeah.
you're used to using an iPad, then you'll notice that difference. But it's just like it's like a kind of like a 3DS screen or DS screen.
I thought the resolution was okay. Obviously, it's not as high res as an iPad.
I think
I
think most games are like displaying in 480p.
Yeah.
But some of the like title menus are higher resolution.
Yeah.
It's good though.
So it's got headphone jack, which we're putting out, so you can play privately.
Yeah, and the thing that I quite liked about it, playing Zombie U, the whole speaker, using the speakers on the gamepad as well as the TV, so the atmospheric noise for Zombie U comes through the TV, but the instructions from your guy who's helping you out come through that, and it makes for quite a personal experience.
It's inherited from the Wii, and it's kind of elaborated.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, when you're playing 5-player games and you got the Wii remotes, you also get noise coming through the Wii remotes. So the person on the gamepad's got a different noise to the people who are using the remotes, which is pretty cool.
As we're talking hardware, we've actually got all these, so you will be using these a lot with your new Wii U. So you have to get them out.
These obviously don't come with the console; they come separately. Hopefully, you'll already have some. Otherwise, that could get
And this is new
expensive.
as well.
This right here is the quite lovely, actually, Wii U Pro controller. If you've played with a Wii Pro controller, it's quite similar. Let's just get it out of the box. I mean, this will be useful for when Monster Hunter comes out and I lose another 85 hours of my life.
Yeah, and I can see many people like wanting to play more kind of traditional Call of Duty.
It's a lot like an Xbox 360 pad.
I think that's become the gold standard, though, hasn't it? Like the Xbox 360 pad is now just the standard controller where the DualShock used to be. So yeah, I don't like this. I don't like these being so high up here. They feel like they should be down under here.
So how does that charge then? Can you charge that off of a Wii console, or do you do that? Do you have to do the same as the gamepad?
Mini USB.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like PS3 controller.
Right.
USB.
Gotcha.